Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today, we're taking a look at the DC Collectibles DC Comics Designer Series Jae Lee Catwoman action figure. Now, this is a Catwoman based on the art of Jae Lee, and he drew this character back during the New 52 run of Batman Superman comic, and it's a very fine looking action figure in the package. Looks very much like Jae Lee's artwork, so I'm super excited to be reviewing this one. So let's start with the packaging. As you can see, this all of the designer series figures and pretty much DC Collectibles from this era all have similar packaging design. I like that, you know, they have the number here showing you what number figure this was in the DC Comics Designer Series line. The Catwoman logo right here. It's got some holes in here to give it air. Wow, I've never seen that. I guess, you know, you got to let your kitty breathe while it's in the box there. Cool side of the box here features the actual artwork, Jae Lee's artwork for Catwoman. Back of the box features all of the figures in this particular wave: Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Catwoman. And these are all sculpted by Jonathan Matthews, who was pretty much a standard at DC Collectibles during this time. Bottom of the box features the UPC in case you need that. Top of the box, yep, there it is, Batman Superman. Jae Lee. I remember this run. Actually, I have the hardcover sitting on the shelf over here. All right, so let's take this figure out and let's give it a run. Okay, so here is Catwoman out of the package. So we're going to start off with the accessories that she comes with. She comes with this alternate portrait here featuring her goggles down. I do think I prefer this version. Look at the paint on that. The paint looks very, very nice. On that, I don't think anything is wrong. I mean, the lipstick looks nice. Everything looks really good about that head. So I think I will be popping this head on the figure in just a few minutes. And she also comes with this whip. As you can see, here's the handle of the whip. Pretty nice. And this is just basically a string attached to it, but you know, no problems there. I don't mind that at all. We'll let her put that in her hand shortly. All right, so let's take a look at the paint on the figure and the sculpt itself. The sculpt looks very, very Jae Lee. I got to give it to Matthews on this one because he did just a fantastic job with the sculpt. I mean, just a very pretty Selena Kyle face. Paint job is excellent. Look at the eyes on that thing. I mean, the people who painted the eyes did a really, really nice job. There may be a few issues with the eyebrows. I mean, look at the nose. They even put holes for the nostrils. I don't know if you can see that, but up close, that is awesome. The lipstick looks very nice. I like the color gold they use for the goggles. Even the texture in the ears. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like little rivets or little ribs in the ears. I mean, it gives it just a really unique look. Even the folds of the costume look really, really nice on this figure. Excellent. And it's just a plain black figure, but I mean, just the details in the costume make it pop with the little folds and things of that nature. They got little belt buckles here. You know, they could have painted those silver, the actual buckles on the boots. That would have gone a long way in my opinion, but you know, whatever. Alrighty, so you know what, before we look at the articulation, let's pop this head off because I want to see what the other head looks like. That's nice. Okay, yeah, I think I like this version, this head, a lot better on this particular figure. The neck is a little long, but you know, you're leaning into the Jae Lee sculpt, so or style, so that's what you're paying for with this. You're paying for that Jae Lee look. All right, so as far as articulation goes, her head can turn all the way around, can go up about that far. You can see down, so it's got pretty good mobility. And even turn like that, so kind of tilt. So I really do like that. As far as the shoulders go, they go up that far. That's it. and they go all the way around. So not really much there in the way of articulation on the arms, other than the elbows. You can see, which do that. So this is not a very articulated action figure. You can see that looks awkward. She does a split. Just the look of it looks awkward to me. I don't know. You can see the way the hips. It's just the design or the aesthetic of it. It just looks weird. She does have thigh swivel there. Knees can bend that far. No ankle articulation. Let's see how far she can bend. Do a split like that. Pretty good. So all in all, that's it as far as articulation. This is not the most articulated action figure, but there is enough here that to make me like it. And I'm not a guy that has to have like a whole pile of articulation, but this is actually enough for me. So I'm really digging that. How it looks like. So the fingers are sculpted together. You know, this is going to be tough to get in, because you're not going to be able to fit all that in. You know what you're going to have to do to get this in? I can't believe this. I think you're going to have to run it up through this way just to get the handle of the whip in her hand. That is crazy, y'all. And even then, you're still going to have trouble getting it up in there. And I'm having a little bit of issue here, not because this is really tough, but my dog bit me on my thumb. See, and I think I just made it bleed. No. So that makes it a little tough on me. But you can see, look at that. That is just yeah, I got a little blood on her. Sorry. So that is a very cool action figure there. I'm actually digging that cat. Wow, I got a lot of blood on her. Holy cow. All right, can't believe I got that much blood everywhere. The dog story is for another day, but this is the Catwoman action figure. So she's a very awesome action figure. If you can find her, get her, because she is very, very cool. Especially if you're a fan of Jae Lee's artwork, you'll really dig this figure. All right, hit that subscribe and like button. Also, you can check me out on DCCollectors.com, and you can find me on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at DC Collectors. Peace.